Welcome to another segment of Let's Talk Business podcast with Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. We have Amoco Federal Credit Union with us today. We have Mr. Cleveland with us and Mr. JV.
Perfect.
So first off, I want to thank our sponsors. Our sponsors are Southwest Airline and, ironically, Amoco Federal Credit Union and Primacore Solutions. They support the podcast. They make sure that we get these things done. It's a support. It's a sponsorship. So they sponsor us. And if you're interested in becoming a sponsor, then all you have to do is contact us here at the Chambers and let us know that you want to be a sponsor. But today is Friday, December the 18th, and our topic is welcoming our partners, supporting and moving ahead in 2021. I'm going to let Amoco introduce themselves. I told you their first name, but I'll let them introduce themselves. We'll start with Mr. Cleveland.
Well, thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're very proud to be here this morning.
Glad to have you.
It's an exciting experience for us, and we're really excited. I'm Cleveland Lane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm IS&T Service Manager with Amoco Federal Credit Union.
Mm-hmm.
We're located in Texas City. Our main office is in Texas City, Texas.
Okay.
And it doesn't mean just because you're not in Texas City you can't join our credit union.
Exactly.
So we have offices all over Galveston County and in Brazoria County.
Okay.
So, and don't blink your eyes, we might be next door to you sometime soon. So remember Amoco, and please, for your financial needs, consider us, because we're a service organization that's going to make sure that we're going to do whatever it takes to make you and your financial needs, we'll make sure they'll be met.
Okay.
I'm here today because we're proud members, just very, very proud to be part of the credit union of our Chamber of Commerce.
Not just proud members, y'all in the President's Club. President's Club members.
Okay, I don't want to brag, okay? I'm a modest person. I don't want to brag. I'll leave that to Javian. He's the guy that's going to brag on us a lot.
Okay.
But I thank you for bringing that point up, though.
Yeah.
We're really excited about being here, and it shows our commitment to the Black Chamber of Commerce. We believe in what they're doing. We're going to support them, and not only are we going to support, we're going to participate. So
exactly.
We're not going to be one of those members that just join in and we're going to be on the sideline. We're going to be right out in the middle of the field.
That's exactly what we're looking for. We love that our members join, but we love even more when they engage and utilize the benefits that the chamber provides to business owners. So, like I said, welcome. Thank you for coming. And I will let Mr. JV tell you who he is.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Javian Jackson with the Amoco Federal Credit Union. I do business development for them, so I'm community involved.
Okay.
So I do a lot of things in the community, and I've been in this position, working for Amoco for the past 12 years.
Okay.
Yeah, let me add, a very shy young man.
Yeah, I see.
He says, I'm working in this position, but no, not only does he work, he gets out there and he makes it happen. He let our members out in the community know just what the heart of Amoco is about.
Okay.
And he's out there in every facet of our community, supporting non-profit organizations and organizations in general, in our schools, in our community, and things like that. So I'm not going to let him get off the hook that easy and just say.
Oh, no, I wasn't either.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
That was just the initial introduction. So now that we're talking about it and we have the listeners engaged. So what is Amoco?
I can go ahead and take the lead on that. Amoco Federal Credit Union is a member-owned cooperative organization.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, our credit union is pretty much owned by our members.
Okay.
It's created, from the support of our members in our community.
Okay.
And they're really the reason why we exist today.
Okay.
Well said.
And then I guess the next question, for the members that's listening, the ones, most of the people that are listening are here in the Texas area, here in the Houston area. We service 4 counties. Tri-County services 4 counties. I mean 4 regions. I'm sorry, 4 regions and 12 counties. It's 3 regions in each county. So those counties range from North Texas down to South Texas. We service I would have to remember all of them now. Harris County, Fort Bend, Brazoria, Chambers, Jefferson, Galveston, Newton, Jasper. Don't start me the lion. But we service 12 counties.
Great.
So the people in those counties would want to know, where you guys located at.
Well, we're all over. Well, we primarily serve Galveston County, Missouri County right now, but we work for our board of directors. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for our dynamic board of directors that we have. Those guys are really aggressive, and they really have vision. We started out with one branch now, and we're all over Galveston County. We have 8 branches there now, and we're over in Missouri County also. So just remember the Amoco logo, remember the Amoco brand name, and you might see us just pop up right next door to you sometime in the near future. But we're really excited about the growth, and I think that the thing that makes us different from most credit unions is service. We really do provide services. We just don't want you to go buy a car. We try to help you in every way you can, give you the best interest rates, and like Javian said to you a little bit earlier, we're a member-owned organization, and we want to do what's best for our members.
Exactly.
And that is not just a slogan or not just a phrase. That is exactly what we do.
And that's always a good thing, to when people are providing customer service. I know for me, I provide the type of customer service that I want to receive. So, it's kind of good to hear you guys talk about that, how it's a member-owned, organization, and you want to provide not just a, purchase experience, but you want to provide a good customer service, a good overall experience. So that's really, really good.
It's a good family environment. If I can jump in,
Anytime.
It's a good family environment, and I've come from working the front desk for over 9 years, for about 9 years, 10 years, and customer service was my main goal in making someone feel as they were on top, no matter what financial status they have. They're still important, and we take the opportunity to know each of our members by name. So when you come into the credit union, you're not just another individual. You're actually a family member coming in for a solution to what you have going on.
Okay. And let me ask you guys another question. How can one learn about Amoco and becoming a member?
Well, the answer that most people would give you is look on your website, look at what we have. Most people would tell you that. Look on our website and see what we're all about. But we want to come from a different perspective.
Okay.
Talk to some of our members. See what services we provide. See how we treat them. I think that that's the best way to learn about Amoco, because whether you're buying a car, you're building a home, or you're financing, you're giving a personal loan or anything like that, we're very, even though I've got to brag just a little bit, forgive me. We started out at a $426,000 company, and now, due to our dynamic president and CEO and our board of directors, we're $1.5 billion company, and that didn't take a long time to happen. So we're very, very proud of that. I mean, not a lot of people start something on this level and then grow it. And this year, even though the pandemic has been, it's been horrible in a lot of ways. It has. But we at Amoco, we've done a lot of things to support our members. We've had, when they couldn't make the payments, they were laid off. We had skipper pay on the loans and things like that. So we have our pulse on what our members need, and we provide that service. And that's the main thing that we do. And if you really want to know about Amoco, you just come down and visit any one of our branches, and I can assure you, from the person at the front desk to the person on the executive staff, you'll get the same kind of treatment. And that is the one thing that most of us want. We want to be treated just like we feel if we were in that position, and we do that at Amoco. We do a really good job, and that's part of what Javian does. That is his forte. It's in his wheelhouse.
Okay. So speaking about the members and the services you provide and the customer service you provide, how is Amoco involved in the community?
Oh boy.
So this
we only have 30 minutes, right? we only got 30 minutes. Okay, kind of slow it down. Don't.
I try my best to, and that's one good important thing that you'll see about Amoco. We're very big into the community, as far as especially with our partners. We partner with over 500 nonprofit organizations that we dedicate our time, volunteerism, also sponsorships and donations to. in the community, even if they're not a partner with us. If we see that it's going to go to a better good and it's going to be the best for our community, Amoco is going to be a part of it.
Yeah, I was reading up on you guys. It said you guys you partner with over 100 nonprofit organizations.
Absolutely.
100, I think I said
Yeah.
500. My apologies.
Okay, no, that's perfect. No, I read up and that's really important. You know that. I mean, if you guys are listening to this today, when you talk to a company that you're spending your money with and you're investing your money in, and you're allowing them to take your deposits and invest the money, because that's what banks and credit unions do, you need to listen to what they say. And them being a part of the community and working in the community, not only that, but they partner with other nonprofit organizations. Nonprofit means that it's not for profit. So they partner with those other organizations, and those organizations collectively give back to a community. That's a good place. That's good seed. That's good ground to put seed into. So listening to what they're saying, Amoco, they already have me. I'm interested in learning more and talking about more.
We're also in the schools too. You know, we do a lot of work inside the schools, teaching kids about budgeting and the importance of finances, and know where you are as far as that stands.
And let me speak just a second.
Go ahead.
Also, financial literacy is something that's very, very important to us. It really is. Not only do we share that with the small businesses in our area and our members, we share it with the churches in our areas. We made arrangements to visit these churches on a regular basis and talk to a lot of people about financial literacy. It is the foundation. It is the foundation of most.
If you live in America,
Yeah.
you need to know
You
how
got
to operate with money and how to operate without it,
Without
so
it.
that you can attain it. So
Absolutely.
financial literacy, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. This is, not the gospel according to nobody else. This is my opinion.
Okay.
Financial literacy should be a part of. It should start in middle school. Middle school, high school, so that we're programming and conditioning these kids to go out, get a good education, so you can get a good job, so you can have a good career, so you can live a good life. Well, all that's great, but if you don't understand money, then when you do get a good education and you do get a good job, then what do you do with that money that you're making now? If you don't understand, if you have no financial literacy, or if you're going off of what you saw your parents do and they had no financial literacy. So I think it's really important that we teach people about money. A lot of people say, "Oh, the money is the root of all evil."
no.
Well, it's not the root of
It's
all
not.
evil.
Well, I just want to reassure you, most African American young men and ladies, their dream is to get into the league or get into professional sports. And how many times have we seen that their dream came true?
Yeah.
Their dream really came true, and they made it. They made it to the league. They made it to the NBA. They made it to the National Football League. They made it in the National Baseball. And then they signed the big contracts, and then who benefits from that?
Exactly.
And see, we are going to have to do something to make sure that our community, that the kids in our community understand that at an early age. Like you said, even middle school and even earlier if you can get to them, and teach them financial literacy. And that is one thing that we have a staff that, not just Javian and myself, but many of us volunteer to go out and do this. Amoco didn't pay us to go out and teach financial literacy classes. It's something that's in our heart that we have to give that back to the community.
Yeah.
And not just black kids, white kids, Indian kids. All kids need to know.
Yeah, because
and that is very, very important to us. It is.
Because all kids are a part of the economic makeup of not just Texas, not just the surrounding areas, but the U.S. period. So it's not a respecter of race or creed. It's just everybody needs to learn financial literacy, and unfortunately, the minorities are even less trained on financial literacy than some of their counterparts. Like I hear people say all the time, "Well, I wasn't a trust fund kid, so I didn't have the same opportunity."
Oh.
Well, now the chambers for businesses, that's what we wanted to eliminate. We wanted to eliminate a person being able to say that they don't have the same opportunities.
Absolutely.
So here at the Chambers, we provide alliance programs. We have a truckers alliance for truckers that are in business that may not have the capacity, they may not have the bonding capacity, they may not have the truck capacity to go out after the big jobs that come down from the state entities like TxDOT, or any other trucking opportunity that's out there. So we formed an alliance, and these truckers align together and collectively go after the bigger contracts. We'll say this contract requires 25 trucks. So we'll take, one guy has 10 trucks, one guy has 5 trucks, another guy has 6, and another guy has 7, and we'll collectively put those guys together and go after that contract. Once that contract's awarded, now collectively they're making more money together than they would have made separately.
Separately, absolutely.
And they're on the
That's
state
awesome.
job, so now not only are they getting the big jobs, but they're increasing their capacity at the same time. So now their resume or their portfolio becomes, okay, I've worked on a state job that was $10 million, and this was our bonding capacity on it. So not only does it put them in turn to make money, but it also puts them in turn to increase their capacity. Now the guy with 7 trucks has just made money, he can increase to 10 trucks. Now they can go after larger contracts. So
And they can open an account at Amoco.
Exactly.
Yeah, I knew you were going to get there. I didn't want you to miss that part. Then they can open an account at Amoco. No, seriously, service and our vision and the Chamber's vision is one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
We're here for service, and we do that. We one of the few credit unions. We have 50. I'm telling you, it would really impress me. We have 55,000 ATMs out there.
Mhm.
So, and that's something that, well, why are you mentioning ATMs? Because that way it's free.
Yeah.
It's free. You go use the one on the corner down there at Joe Blow's grocery store. It's going to cost you $5 to get $10 out of there for you to go in there and buy groceries.
Mhm.
But part of our service is we want to provide you with things that you use every day, and it's going to provide something good for you and your family. So financial literacy is something that we're going to preach everywhere we go, and we believe in it. We really believe in it. And some of the other things that we're going to do is, if we're not out there competing with the larger financial organizations, so we don't have to make 15-20% of return on our money and things like that. So we can give you the best interest rates. If you want to buy a car, you want to buy a house, we can give you the best competitive interest rate that you're going to get anywhere else. You think I'm kidding? Go try to get a loan somewhere else and then come see us. And then you'll be saying, oh, I want to do business with Amoco too. So we're not here today just to talk about Amoco and what we do. We want to inform you that not only are we here as a service organization, and we want to give back to community, we want to make sure that we help every one of you're not just a member at Amoco. You're part of our family. And when you come down there, if you need a new car and you can't afford a 2021 Cadillac, we can send you down to the Toyota place where you can earn money and you can afford it. So we're not going to put you in a position that you're going to fail. We're going to work with you and help you, put you in a position that you can be successful. And so in doing that, we can be successful also.
And you working with the Chambers and being a member of the Chambers, it just lines up with our mission. And our mission at the Chamber is to acquire and disseminate, valuable business information, resources, and tools for member firms to achieve entrepreneurial parity and economic prosperity in the region and internationally. So in doing that, you are a resource, you are a tool, and your valuable information. So you cover all 3 of the things that the Chamber that our mission statement says that we do. So, people, if you're listening today, Amoco, Amoco, Amoco. And I have one more question for you guys. So what does Amoco have planned for 2021?
Jamie, I'm taking up all the time. I'm like a talking.
One thing that we have planned for 2021 is that we're going to continue to thinking ahead of things that can be going that are going on. So say for instance, as the pandemic hit, we didn't lack on staying on top of servicing and finding out the best ways to service our members. So we're definitely going to keep our members informed and provide them with the best things, and best way and safest way to, enjoy the services of the credit union. And recently, one thing that we've done is we've started our non-contact way of doing business with Amoco. So you're actually able to go into an office and actually talk online to a loan officer and conduct business. That way, you're not face to face with an individual. So it's just definitely that's what we're doing, is just staying ahead of the game and make sure we're providing the safest and best services for our members.
Okay, perfect.
And that's outstanding. We're trialing right now and just kicked off video banking in our branches.
Yeah, I've seen that.
We're excited about that, man.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I can't remember which bank, and I'm not going to plug them even.
Yeah, don't plug them.
But yeah, I've seen the video.
Well, if you hadn't had an opportunity to participate and see what video banking is about, it is fantastic.
Yeah.
I would just like to make one plug for the employees of Amoco.
Most definitely.
I come from a Fortune 500 company over at Amoco. And I know what it is to try to climb the ladder and to stab in the back and those kind of things like that. But the one thing that I can say about the Amoco family, and I call it the Amoco family for a reason, is that our executive members, many of our executive members started out as tellers. I mean, you just don't come in. They don't hire a guy and bring him in and okay, now you're this and you're that. I mean, you have an opportunity to really start at the teller level and wind up being on the senior staff of our organization.
Yeah, I heard it. We had a young man on the podcast. He said he started out at the front desk and he worked his way up, and you was giving him all these accolades of how he's out there helping people now.
That's what I'm trying to
he's
say.
a prime example of exactly what you were talking about.
He's telling a good truth. And the way I started at Amoco, I was working retail, and I was providing good services as usual. Wasn't having the best day. I remember like it was yesterday, but I knew it was important that I treated people like I wanted to be treated too. And by me, having that understanding, I met another young lady that was working the front desk at Amoco, and she said that her and her friend, gave me a hard time or whatnot, which they didn't, but I still gave good service. And she said, you didn't have to do that for us, and we could really use your character at Amoco. And from there, I've been here since, and it's just been a good family environment. I've been here so long.
All right, everybody, that's Amoco Federal Credit Union. Tell us how we can get in touch with you guys.
Well, now I'm going to use the standard. Everybody's in the internet age right now. Please go on your website. It's Amoco fcu.org. Please www. Look at us there. Evaluate us, and I guarantee if you look at us and check with other companies that provide the same service, you'll come see us, and we'll be proud to have you be a part of our Amoco family.
Okay, and if for some reason you guys forgot that, you can contact us here at the Chambers. We'll definitely put you in touch with them, especially if you're a member. All you have to do is pick up the phone and give us a call, and we will put you in touch with any information that you've missed, because that's what we do here at the Chambers. Once again, I want to thank Mr. Cleveland and Mr. JV for being a part of the podcast. We're going to take a break here and get set up for our next guest. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to add?
Just want to say thank you for this opportunity to be a part of the Chamber. And their mission and ours is one and the same.
Yes, sir.
And now, I'm telling you right now, this won't be the last time you'll see us.
Oh, no.
We're
most
excited.
definitely.
We're excited about this, and we want to let everybody know the services that we provide in this area for our credit union. And we want to not only be a part of the Chamber, we want to get out there and be out front. We're going to make some things happen for you guys also.
Okay, most definitely. Again, the topic today is welcoming our partners, supporting Moving Ahead 2020. We'd like to thank our sponsors once again, the President Club members, Southwest Airline, Amoco Federal Credit Union, and Primacore Office Solutions in supporting our podcast. Ahead in 2021, Let's Talk Business podcast with Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to go ahead and thank our sponsors once again, our President Club members, Southwest Airlines, Amoco Federal Credit Union, and Primacor Office Solutions. Once again, if you want to become a sponsor, all you have to do is give us a call here at the Chambers. We're always happy to welcome new sponsors, and you can reach us at 832-875-3977. My next guest here with me today is none other than Miss Porsha Jackson with the City of Houston Mayor's Office Business Opportunity. Hi, Miss Jackson.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Can you tell us about yourself and what you do?
Sure. I'm Dr. Porsha Jackson with the Office of Business Opportunity with the City of Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I am the Business Development Manager.
Okay.
And so what that means is that I help folks to navigate in doing business with the city and
Okay.
within the Houston business ecosystem.
Okay. So pretty much like if I come and I have a Houston First or City of Houston certification, then I could talk to the small business opportunity. I mean the business opportunity office, and they would say, okay, this is. Could you kind of elaborate on how you help?
Okay.
Do you help navigate bids? Do you tell the bids that are available? So.
Okay. So maybe if I just kind of explain what our office does
Yeah,
and
that's
then
cool.
move that way. So the Office of Business Opportunity, we call it OBO. We use a bunch of acronyms.
Mhm.
And so we are actually the certifying agency for the City of Houston.
Okay.
So if you're coming to get certified, whether minority, woman-owned, small business, airport concessions,
Okay.
DBE, disadvantaged business enterprise,
Mhm.
and also if you want to be hub certified with the state,
Mhm.
our office does that.
Okay.
And then with that, the contracts. So there's
Okay.
the city has contracts.
Okay.
And so for small businesses to be able to take advantage of those larger contracts,
Mhm.
there's goals on that contract.
Okay.
And that's for subcontractors.
That's the minority participation goals?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's why you need the certification that our office does
Mhm.
is to participate in those contracts.
Okay.
And then we have a contracts compliance division that monitors to make sure that those goals are being fulfilled. Then on the other side, we have our small business resource center, our
Okay.
solutions center.
Okay.
And so if you ever have questions about permitting, how to start your business, where to go, get those connections, our office is able to do that.
Okay.
And then my piece in it is the business development part.
Mhm.
So what I do is I counsel folks who are trying to start businesses and
Okay.
also do business with the city,
Mhm.
and also looking for connections, as well as we have a plethora of business development programs
Mhm.
that I manage. And so can I go into those?
Of course,
All
of
right,
course.
all right.
This is your segment. Listen, people, if you're listening, she's giving out some good information. And if you are on here and you don't know those acronyms, HUB, DBE, SWBE, DOT, any of those acronyms, then you need to check with the chambers because we can put you up on what that stuff means. But they're really, really good nuggets that she's giving out right now. So please pay attention to what she's telling us. Come on, Miss Porsha.
Okay.
Dr. Porsha. See, that wasn't on her title. See, I would have gave her accolades had it been written down on this paper. I respect Dr. Jackson. Come on, Dr. Jackson.
Okay. So we just finished last week, December 10th, we had our Meet the Buyer Procurement Forum.
Okay.
And that is one of our largest programs that we have. And so that puts small businesses face to face. We're in a virtual world, so
Okay.
through the screen, face to face with city buyers,
Okay.
and as well as prime contractors, to give them that leverage to meet with them, find out what's coming in the pipeline during the in the pipeline, so that they can figure out how they can not only bid if they're interested and have the capacity to be a prime contractor, but subcontractor to network, because networking is extremely important in this field. So,
Dr. Jackson, let me ask you this. What are city buyers?
city buyers, so the different departments in the city of Houston purchase different items.
Mhm.
And so the major buyers in the city of Houston are going to be our Houston Public Works Department,
Okay.
our Houston Airport Systems,
Mhm.
our Houston General Services Department.
Okay.
So Public Works, if you think about anything from water, wastewater, solid waste, our bridges, our highways,
Mhm.
there's all types of contracts that they would put out.
Okay.
And so it's giving those folks the opportunity who are able to provide services or goods and services in that area to meet them
Mhm.
and say, hey, I'm here. what do y'all have coming next? Because it's all about the networking and who you know. And so that's what our Meet the Buyer event did, and we have that on our website now.
Okay.
It occurred last week. So we also have programs like Build Up Houston.
Okay.
So that is a 7-month capacity building program.
Okay.
So anyone who is in the construction, retail, hospitality industry, and food and beverage as well, that's looking to grow their business, take it to the next level. Think moving from being a subcontractor to being a prime, that program is to help them to build that capacity. And we start that program in February.
Could I ask you to do one favor for me?
Yes.
Can you explain the difference between a prime and a subcontractor?
Absolutely. So a prime contractor is the business who has the direct contract with, and we'll just use the city, with the city of Houston. And so the subcontractor is hired by the prime to do smaller jobs as part of that contract.
Okay.
And so, and that's where the certification comes in, is because the prime contractor has a contract with the city. It has a goal on it. So that means if it's $1 million contract, perhaps it's a 34% goal. They have to subcontract 34% of that work to a subcontractor. And for City of Houston, you have to be certified in order for it to count.
Okay, so when you say subcontract, the goal may be 30%. Is that 30% minority participation, or is that just 30% subcontractor participation?
It depends on what the project of that contract is.
Okay.
So in general, the standard for construction is going to be 34%.
Okay.
And then for goods and services and professional services, it can be 11%, 24%.
Okay. And let me ask a question. Do all City of Houston contracts have a minority participation on them?
No.
Okay,
No.
that's cool. I'm just asking. And a lot of questions I'm asking you, I already know the answers to. I'm
I
just
know you
asking
know.
for
Right.
the listener.
Right. Because I talk this all day, and
Okay.
so, sometimes I can run it off,
Yeah.
and then if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're just like,
And
I
that's
have
why
no
I'm asking.
idea.
So
yeah,
I like to
appreciate that.
disambiguate things so people can just
Exactly.
really, it's crystal clear. It's, they don't have to fathom what this is or what that is. It's laid out. So
Absolutely.
I'm a philosopher of simplicity.
So
Okay.
yes.
So continue telling us, Dr. Jackson. Hey, look, I'm just sitting here now.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay, and so the next program that we have coming up is one that I'm really excited about. It's a new
I
program.
see. Like you look. You sat back and the hands start. Come on, tell us about
The
it.
hands are helping me out. It's called Procurement Basics for Contractors.
Okay.
And you can go to tinyurl.com/PBFC2021 to register.
Give us
And
that
so,
one more time for the
Sure.
people that's writing it down.
tinyurl.com/P, like in procurement, B, basics, F4C, contractors, 2021. And so this course is a 6-week course.
Okay.
1 hour each week is going to explain how you can structure your business in order to get that business ready to do business with the City of Houston and other governmental agencies. Because sometimes folks don't realize it's not just about going to the site and finding a bid and bidding on it. You may not have the capacity
Exactly.
to fulfill that bid. And so, and even if you have the capacity, your business may not be structured for that. And so a lot of small businesses get discouraged because they think the city has opportunities and let me go here and bid. And then they're like, oh, I can't do this. How do I get involved in this? How do I, you know?
Let me ask this. Say I bidded on the job. Well, I just asked the question straight up. Does the city give bid tabulation? Do they do bid tabulation? Like for if I bidded on something and didn't win the bid, can I go and find out who won the bid and
Absolutely.
maybe the reason why I didn't win the bid?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Perfect.
And what I tell people is if you have the capacity to bid on the project and you did bid on the project, don't reinvent the wheel. Contact the city secretary's office. You can see the winning bid.
It's public.
Review it.
Yeah, it's
and then
public
go from
information.
there. And so this procurement basics course is really going to set the stage so that folks can really understand what does it mean to actually bid, how to read the bid, how to actually put in a bid and prepare your business for success so that you're not getting discouraged because I don't know how to bid, but you can kind of see and get that hands-on experience and that knowledge for
Okay.
it.
So with this course, you said it's a 6-week course, correct?
Yes.
And is it going to be offered multiple times, or is it just a one-time thing you guys are doing?
Right now, it's just a one-time, but
Okay.
that doesn't mean who knows what happens in
Yeah.
the future. So, really,
And when does this course start? When is the deadline for registration for
the
this course?
deadline for registration is January 8th,
Okay.
unless the class is full.
Okay.
So, it starts January 12th,
Okay.
and it'll be 6 weeks consecutively.
Do you know the capacity that you guys are do you have a set capacity for the? Well, you said the class full, so I'm sure you have a set capacity for it. So can we know what that capacity is? And if we can't, it's okay.
I'm not for sure. I don't want
Okay.
to.
Everybody go register today.
Yes,
go register today.
Register now.
If that's something you're interested in, please take the time and register. It's a great class, man. I'm telling you, when you like Dr. Jackson said, don't reinvent the wheel. They're going to teach you what your company. They're going to help you with the structure of your company. They're not going to take over your company. They're going to help you gain business for your company. You guys, you really need to listen to what she's saying to you. They're going to help you with the structure of your business so that you can win the bids that are coming up with the city of Houston. It's not promising you anything, but it's giving you an advantage when it comes to doing business with the city of Houston. So,
and it's free.
and look, free 99. Not 3, but FREE 99.
Yes. Just like all of our programs are at no cost.
Mhm.
And so, yes, that's like my little baby now. So I'm excited about that program. And we also have our interagency mentoring protege program.
Okay.
We'll start taking applications for that in March.
Okay, when you
And
say interagency, what does that mean?
so we that is a partnership with the City of Houston, Houston First,
Okay.
Port of Houston, HISD, Houston Independent School District, and Metro.
Okay.
We all come together, HCC.
Okay.
And we all come together to put on this program. And this is another program that will walk certified firms. This is only for certified firms through the process of bidding. They actually, last year, they had to do a bidding project where they had to actually present in front of a panel who, critiqued them and gave them constructive criticism so that they will be more prepared to bid. But it also pairs each business with the mentor.
Oh, wow.
And so the idea is to work with that mentor on government projects with any of the partners that may have that are part of the program, so that they get that mentorship and that understanding of, oh, this is what it takes. And because being a prime contractor is not all glamorous.
No, it's not.
There's a
You
lot of
gotta
responsibility.
yeah.
And so sometimes you need to, as a subcontractor, you want to be under that understudy of that prime contractor and see if that's really what you want, and if so, how did they succeed with that. So that program, we do that every year, and unfortunately we weren't able to do it in 2020 because of kind of COVID hit around that time, but we are prepared to do it in 2021, as well as we have our Accelerate Latinx program, which is the exact same program as the Build Up Houston that I described, but this one is for
The
Latino community,
Okay.
and it's taught bilingually.
Okay.
And we'll start that later on in 2021.
That's perfect. So, on the last thing we were talking about, you said certified. It's for certified contractors and companies. The last program that you said that they were having.
The interagency mentoring project.
So let me ask you this: What does a certified company look like? What certifications do they have to participate?
Any of the minority, woman-owned, small business, DBE, disadvantaged business enterprise, AC, airport concessions,
Okay.
disadvantaged business enterprise, or a hub.
Okay.
And it has to be given, you've had to have received it from one of our partners of that
Okay.
program.
Okay. So if you were hub certified outside of those 6 entities that you said, if it was not Metro, HCC, or any of those, you won't be able to participate in that program.
Correct.
Okay.
So, we take applications in March. So if
Okay.
you're not certified by any of those agencies, now's the time to get certified.
Yeah.
And the City of Houston certification is at no cost. So I would suggest that it can't hurt you to do the certification. So just make sure you get that in, because there's a lot of opportunities for certified firms to be able to participate, and we're here to really help them build their business to grow, because that's the whole goal of our office, is to make sure that the small businesses have an opportunity to work on these larger contracts.
Yeah, hence the name, you know. City of Houston Mayor's Office of Business Opportunity. It didn't say the mayor's office of anything else but business opportunity. So, you know, again, this is the Let's Talk Business podcast. This is what we do here. We bring on guests that can give you guys information, and all the programs that she talked to you about are free. It just takes you putting in the sweat equity. You have to go out and get the certifications. You have to register for this stuff. But all this stuff that she just talked about is free. So it just takes you getting in the seat or you getting in front of the screen. So again, our topic today is welcoming our partners and support in moving ahead 2020. This is support in moving ahead 2020. Again, while I have a quick break, I just want to go ahead and thank our sponsors again, the President Club members, Southwest Airlines, Amoco Federal Credit Union, who was on the first segment of the show. If you missed that part, go back. It'll be it'll be available for you to watch later or listen to later. And Primacore Office Solutions in supporting our podcast. Again, I forgot in the first segment. Man, I don't know how I did it, but GMT Radio, man. GMT Radio has put our podcast on the map. That's www.gmtradio.com. That's 90.3. Man, Nice is the guy who runs this place over here, and they call him Nice for a reason, because he is nice. He does a great job, man. He has our shows looking very professional, sounding very good. He does all the editing. Anything you're looking for, video, podcast, editing, whatever it is, dealing with radio and television, Nice is the man. So GMT Radio, www.gmtradio.com. They do live broadcasts at any event that you want to have. This is a great place, man, if you're looking just to promote and advertise. Once again, GMT Radio, www.gmtradio.com. Go on your Android or iPhone and download the app, GMT Radio. They have television shows and pretty much everything you want to look at, radio or TV. So, back to Dr. Jackson. What else you got for us, Dr. Jackson?
So, I got some more stuff for you.
Okay, come on, let's get it.
To round out the programs, we do have our Turner School Construction Management that happens every September. And so we partner with Turner Construction Company, and they walk folks with how to do business with them. And we have a Lift Off Houston business plan competition. So anybody who's interested in starting a business, that occurs every year. We start taking applications around June, July. And so even if you just have a business idea and you haven't even gone through the process of going to get your DBA or your LLC, you can enter into that business plan competition. We pair you with a financial mentor, a score mentor, and then you to do your business plan, and then you pitch at the end for a chance to win $10,000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so we have a lot of programs at the City of Houston, all at no cost, all to help folks from just who have an idea about business, all the way up to who are ready to be prime contractors and beyond. And every month we partner with SBA, the Small Business Administration, to bring monthly webinars. And so we have webinars that talk about accessing capital, how to export, international trade, disaster preparedness, and even we have a Business Smart program that we do with them. So if you are interested in, again, starting your business, what are those steps? And we walk you through. We call it a lab after the end of the webinar, where you can ask any questions that you want, and we will sit down there specifically to your needs and help you with that. So
that's perfect. That's perfect. You guys, man, if you're listening today and you don't take advantage of this stuff, then shame on you. I'm not even finna waste no more energy if you don't take advantage of this. Once again, the Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce, if, like I say, we have some great sponsors, some great President Club member sponsors. Again, Southwest Airlines, Amoco Federal Credit Union, Primacor Office Solutions. Again, if you want to become a sponsor, 832-875-3977. Again, here at Tri-County, we service 4 regions, and earlier I was trying to rattle them off, but I didn't have it in front of me. But Region 1 is Harris County, Montgomery County, and Liberty County. Region 2 is Galveston County, Brazoria County, and Fort Bend County. Region 3 is Chambers County, Jefferson County, and Orange County. And Region 4 is Jasper County, Newton County, and Hardin County. So those are the 12 counties that Tri-County services. If you in that area, you're not a member, you want to become a member, like Dr. Jackson said, if you're thinking about starting a business, you don't have a business yet, give us a call here at the Chambers. We can help you with all your needs, and we also have an international segment that we service, which is Central America, the Caribbean, and South America as well. So, like I said, again, here at Tri-County, we help businesses like yours access capital, certification workshops. We help with technical assistance, coaching, and mentoring, marketing, and procurement. And we also have a bunch of exclusive Chambers events, this podcast being one of them, where we brought on somebody from the city of Houston, business opportunity, that's telling you all the free stuff that you can get. Like I said, here at Tri-County, we're committed to acquiring and disseminating valuable business information, resources, and tools for member firms to achieve entrepreneurial parity and economic prosperity in the region and internationally. And the City of Houston Mayor's Office of Business Opportunity is great, valuable business information, resources, and tools.
Yes.
I'm just saying. But Dr. Jackson, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
I just would encourage everyone to visit our website, houstontx.gov/OBO. You'll see all the explanation of all our programs, and as well as visit us on social media. On our YouTube page, we record everything now, so you can check out our Meet the Buyer. We had some amazing workshops from how to do business, what certification really means, and the resources that are available. All that's there. We've had seminars during the summer about disaster recovery. So just really check out our YouTube page, review those videos. They're a great resource, but also connect with us on social media. That way you know about all the new things that are coming up, and be reminded of it. And that's it. This is the website, and I'm here. If my information
yes, please. How can they get in contact with you?
Sure. They could always give me a call at 832-393-0935. My preference, though, is email, and you can email me at porscha.jackson@houstontx.gov. I will help you no matter what your question is. If I don't have the answer, I will definitely connect you to the people who do.
Okay, perfect. Hey, look, you guys, you missed it. You might, if you didn't see her facial expression when she said how amazing those programs were that they have on YouTube. Hey, look, I'm going to YouTube when we get finished to check them out. I just saw the facial expression, y'all. So once again, we'd like to thank Dr. Porsha Jackson from the City of Houston, Mayor's Office of Business Opportunity, for being here with us today on the podcast. Again, I'm Howard Johnson. I was your host today. My company is 707 Management LLC. We are a custom home builder and project management firm located in the City of Houston, but we do projects pretty much all over Texas, and I have a few outside of the country and across the U.S. So, and if you want to reach me, I have a website, www.707llc.com, and my telephone number is 281-726-1028. Again, that's 281-726-1028. It's free to talk to me. If you have a construction question, you have a question about your contractor that you're using, or just anything you want to know construction, it's free to talk to me. Give me a call. And this is going to conclude our podcast. Let's Talk Business Podcast, Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce, Friday, December the 18th, 2020. Welcoming our partners, support, and moving ahead in 2020. I hope we gave you guys some good information that you can use for your business today, tomorrow, next week, next month. Let's get ready for 2020. Again, let me thank our sponsors one more time: Southwest Airlines, Amoco Federal Credit Union, Primacore Office Solutions for supporting our podcast, and thank Mr. Cleveland Lang and Mr. J.V. Jackson that came on earlier. And again, Dr. Porsha Jackson, thank you for being here. This is going to conclude our podcast. Happy holidays to everybody. If we don't talk to you again before the holidays, be safe, have fun, protect yourself, protect your family. Boom!